Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Adrienne, and today I will be doing a reading for November 2019 for the Sun, Moon, Rising sign of Scorpio. I want to let you know that this will be a general reading. It may not resonate with everyone, and that's okay. If it does not, then I invite you to check out one of my other videos for your moon or rising sign. Hopefully there'll be messages in there for you. So without further ado, let's get started. What does November 2019 hold for my Scorpio friends? What can they expect? What can they look forward to? What can they look out for? What energies are they acting on or acting with? What, just what's coming for November 2019? What can my Scorpio friends have to look forward to for November 2019? What's coming? What is the story? What are the messages from the spirit world for November 2019 for my Sun, Moon, Rising Scorpios? What's going on in November 2019? What is coming for my Scorpio friends? What can we look forward to? What can we see? What's coming next? Sorry guys, it's taking a while to get the messages. Thank you, Spirit. All right. Okay. We have here. So we have we have two fives. Wow. Okay, so we have the Five of Pentacles in reverse, and this is a card about struggling when it's upright, and about see, they're out in the cold, but this is like a church here, a sanctuary, somewhere where they could get help. They just have to go in and ask. And I feel like, because it's in reverse, I feel like there's hesitation for you to ask for help. You're struggling, but there's something that's stopping you from asking for help. Maybe you're just that type of person that doesn't want to admit that you need help, but I feel that the struggle's there. And I see there's a lot of conflict around you, especially with this in reverse. Fives, there are two fives here back to back, and fives are about major change, major shakeups, and changes in your life. So you're really struggling and going through something right now. And you have the Two of Pentacles in reverse, and the Two of Pentacles is about making decisions, making choices. But in reverse, it feels like you're not able to do that. There's some kind of hesitation or something that's holding you back. Um, that you can't make a decision. Um, and we have the Ten of Swords here. Um, and again, it's in reverse. I mean, your first 5 cards are in reverse. The Ten of Swords is about completion, about, you know, the man here, he's laying down, he's face down in the ground, and he has these 10 swords, like, stabbing him. And generally when it's upright, that's a completion, that's an end to the suffering. That's kind of like, you can see there's light on the horizon. But in reverse, I feel like that's delayed. Like, there's just, um, like, there's really no end in sight. Or maybe that's just how you feel. Like, I feel like you are feeling like there's no end in sight. I'm struggling. There's just more struggle. I can't decide what to do. You really feel trapped. Then we have the Knight of Pentacles. Now, of all the knights, he is the slowest moving. He's not even moving. He's stopped. But sure, slow and steady, he will get to his goal. But it's in reverse, so it's even slower. So I feel like you're really, really going through something, Scorpio. Um, and it's really heavy, and really, you've been struggling for a long time on whatever this is. But then I see that you have Judgment. So now Judgment is a card of awakenings, of like a new life, a new seeing things, like it's the same situation, but you're seeing it with fresh eyes, new insight, new ideas. Like, maybe you're not as trapped as you feel you are, and you're going to see that. You're going to see that light. Let's see what else is going on here. Okay, we've got the Nine of Pentacles. This is about abundance, about, really making it. I mean, like, you're not the richest person in the world. You're not the Ten of Pentacles, but, you're not really wanting for anything right now. Just an end to the struggle. So it's not financial, whatever the struggle is. Let's see, you've got the Wheel of Fortune, which is, in this case, I believe good luck. With the Wheel of Fortune, everything that you could possibly experience is on that wheel. And so there are good times, bad times, hard times, easy times, times of your life, the ups and the downs. And at every point in your life, at some point, you will be at every point on this wheel. So right now, I feel like it's an upturn. Like, things will be looking up. Once you have that awakening and see things in a different way, like, reframe what's going on, like the situation, and maybe how you're not as trapped as you feel. It's not the end. It's not, you can get out of whatever this is. I'll try to see if I can see what it is, but let's see. Yeah, see, you feel trapped. I mean, this is the Devil card, and you can see the Devil. He's there. He looks very scary. And you have these two people, and they're chains. They have these chains around their neck, and they're chained up to the pedestal the Devil's sitting on. But if you look at it, here, let me show you the card. If you look at it, the chain around their neck, it's loose, and their hands are free. They can simply take that chain off and walk away. The Devil's not going to stop them. This is a card about self-imprisonment. Like, you feel trapped, but you're not really. You're not really trapped. It just feels that way. Let's see. And see, her Spirit's trying to give you an opportunity. This card is about depression and just kind of feeling bored. This is a boredom card that he's sitting under a tree. He's got 3 cups, so he's got stuff going for him. He's doing well, but he's just bored with those things. Like they aren't what excites him. But he's so much in the energy of, you know, bored that he doesn't even know if he wants that cup. See, he's sitting there with his arms crossed. Like I don't know if I even want that. I don't know what's in the cup. I don't know what you're offering me. And the only way you're going to know is by taking the cup. But you're in this energy of, you know, if I don't know what it is, it's not worth it. You know, I may put more work into stuff. I'm already working on these 3 cups. If I have to put work into a 4th cup, you know, I don't know what that is. I don't know how to do it. You know, all of this anxiety and things, and the universe is just giving you another opportunity, saying, hey, take this. And you're putting all of this thought and worry and anxiety into it. So this is really a trapping of your own mind. The Star. So this card is the, you know, when you wish upon a star, you know, this is your wish come true. Like whatever you're wishing for, you can have. You know, you got luck on your side. The only thing holding you back is you. And still you struggle. But this is the 10 of Wands. And this is about completion of the struggle. So I feel like whatever this is that you have going on, around mid-month, it's going to come to a completion. Like, something is going to break. And you get the 10 of Pentacles, which is like the ultimate abundance. So everything you want is right there. Take the cup. I'd take the cup. Let's see. We have the Page of Cups. Now, the pages are messengers of the court. They give and receive messages, and you know, the Page of Cups, he's a very emotional guy. He's very in tune with his feelings, and he's kind of the class clown. He's a funny guy. That's why he's got this little fish poking out. This is kind of the energy of a Pisces. So you may be dealing with a Pisces. There may be a Pisces somehow related here, because he's having a conversation with this fish. And it never occurs to him that you can't be having a conversation with a fish. I mean, he is literally talking to the fish, and they are communicating, and you know, that's his energy. He is bringing messages from the fish. So I feel like somehow there's gonna be some connection to a water sign that all this struggling is related to. But I really feel strongly there's a Pisces in here. Temperance, this is about balance. So maybe I feel like, now that I see that, I feel like maybe this is a job. This may be your job that, you know, you're so overwhelmed and bogged down, and there's conflict and you know, office gossip and all those kinds of things happening. But you have to keep the job for the money. You know? And you're just dead. You're tired. And you're not moving. But once you take that off, and your wish maybe is for another job, this may be a job offer here. The universe is saying, hey, take this job. You know, take off that chain. You've got good luck. Take off the chain. And let's, you know, you get your wish. Struggle's over. You've got, you know, it's gonna be financially a good move for you. But when you make that move, don't make the same mistakes. Don't get overwhelmed. You need the balance between your job and your home life. Like, don't get tied and bogged down so much so that this stuff takes over everything. If that makes sense. The Page of Wands. So again, another page, another message. But this one, to me, this card has always been a fake it till you make it card. It goes in the suit, it goes page, knight, queen, king, right? So when you look at this page, he has this cloak on. And this cloak is more a cloak that you would see on a king. But he's wearing it. He's aspiring to be the king. You know? He has this metal hat on that, the knights wear suits of armor. He doesn't have a full suit, he's not there yet, but he's wearing the hat, to protect his head, to protect his knowledge, he's trying to gain knowledge, so he's trying to be more than he is, looking to project that he knows more than he does. But not in a bad way. He's not a wannabe. He's just a, I'm gonna strike out and try this thing, Like, why do I have to be a knight to take on some of the things that knights do? Let me try it. Let me put my hand in and try this. So, that's kind of the energy I'm getting. So don't be afraid to try new things. Don't be afraid to aspire to the higher positions, to set that goal. Like, I want to be the king or the president of the company or whatever that dream goal is, like that high goal. Don't be afraid to dream, because you can do it. With the Nine of Swords, this is again, and it's interesting that it's under that 4, because the Nine of Swords is an energy of anxiety and worry and insomnia. You can see the guy's, he's sitting up in his bed, and he's cradling his head, because he's worried about so many things, thinking about so many things, he can't even sleep. And you can't do anything if you're exhausted. So this is you. You've been staying up worrying and saying, how am I going to do this? How am I going to get this done? And you're spending so much time worrying that you're not getting the sleep you need to accomplish the goal. So, this is really telling you to take some time for yourself, take care of yourself. And especially if you get out of the situation and get yourself into a new situation, don't repeat the same pattern. I don't want to say mistake. I was about to say mistake, but it's not really a mistake. It's just a way of looking at it, because I know in certain jobs I've had, I let those jobs take over my life. Like, that job became more important than anything else in my life. If I was planning to have dinner with a friend, but, oh, I didn't get this done today, let me cancel so that I can have this done for tomorrow, so I can start the day off with this done. And, I got so run down and tired, and you can't survive long doing that. You have to take care of yourself. Like, you have to. Because you can't take care of anybody else if you don't take care of yourself. This is the Three of Pentacles. This is a card about work. I mean, but more of a craftsmanship, an artistry. This guy here, he's working on I don't know if this is like a carving or stonework or something, but he's carving these things, you know, into the wall. And these people are coming up asking him questions and very interested in his job, and he's stopping, taking the time to talk to them, and you know, just really take time out to kind of enjoy people being interested in what he's doing. Um, I feel like you're probably neglected, like you're doing work, but it's like a thankless job. Done many of them myself, so but and it's not high profile, but I feel like someone's going to be interested, and um, that's always good when someone takes notice, takes an interest in what we're doing, especially in a creative type environment like that. Um, wow. So we have the tower. So the tower is a major shakeup coming. Like something, like you can see this bolt of lightning's coming out of nowhere, hitting the tower. Now it's on fire. People are falling to the ground. Like there is a major shakeup coming towards the end of this month. Um, you know, I don't know if that's Thanksgiving dinner that that's gonna be a total nightmare. You know, family can be stressful, but I feel like your life, something big is going to happen. There's a huge shakeup, and it doesn't have to be negative. I mean, these guys falling to the ground, that feels kind of negative. That feels scary. Like, you know, what do we do now? Um, are they going to even survive? But um, it's the kind of energy of just a huge change, a huge shift in how you see things, how you react. Um, just major change. And then we have the Page of Swords. So again, three pages. You've got 3 of the 4 pages. So there are lots of messages coming. I mean, the Page of Swords, I feel like of all of them, it's the youngest kind of energy. Um, yeah, the Page of Swords is very young, very eager to get out there and learn how to fight and defend the land, and you know, but he's still trying to learn how to hold this sword. He isn't there yet, but he's very eager to get going. So I feel like that's kind of the message that's coming through. Now, when you have 3 of something, it's kind of interesting to look at the one that you don't have. So the page that you don't have is the Page of Pentacles. And so I feel like, you know, the abundance is here. Like, you're going to get the abundance, you're going to get the money, but I don't feel like that's your goal. You're not in it for the money. You are in it for, you know, just getting the job done. It isn't even about being recognized, although being recognized is nice. It's, you just feel an obligation to do the job. And you do it well. But don't sacrifice yourself for it. That's the message this month. Is, you know, really take stock, take care of yourself, and don't let yourself become a casualty for other people, really. So, my Scorpio friends, that is your messages for November 2019. Remember, this is a general reading, and if it did not resonate, I hope that it did, but if it didn't, I invite you to check out my other videos for your sun, moon, or rising sign. And I want to invite you to subscribe and to come back next month for for my December 2019 readings. And I hope that you have a wonderful November. And comment down below if this resonated with you. I'm really curious how many of you it hit close to home for. So that is all. So I want to thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thank you.